As you guys know, I've gravitated towards Huawei Honor smartphones and they never fail to impress me. Today we have with us the Honor 9 Lite, a budget offering from Huawei, and dude, what a device. So how doing everyone, this is Dr. Short Circuit and today the Honor 9 Lite needs a quick checkup. Do I even need to tell you how gorgeous the Honor 9 Lite is? The one parameter where the Honor 9 Lite is simply excellent in is the design. The novel color choice is in bluish green, coupled with a reflective glass back and metal rim is simply jaw-dropping to look at. One glance and you're impressed. As simple as that. It actually inherits the design language of 2016's flagship Honor 8, which was one of my favorite devices for maybe my most favorite device from last 8 months, but currently Honor 9 changed my mind. The flagship Honor 9. The Honor 9 Lite is very prone to damage from falls just like its brothers because of the glass back. So unless that's a concern for you, the device is too good to resist as far as aesthetics go. A full 10 on 10 in our books. The looks apart, the placement of the volume rocker and power button on the right, fingerprint sensor at the back which also houses the Honor logo near bottom, and dual camera lens top right is just right. Anybody trying to pick up flaw here is simply wasting his time. Believe me, I tried a lot too. Coming to the hardware and performance, the 9 Lite features a high silicon Kirin 659 Octa-Core processor, a Mali T830 MP2 GPU, and runs on Android 8.0 Oreo topped with Huawei's very own EMUI 8.0. What that combo of hardware and software gives you is an experience that's pretty solid and smooth, even though not the fastest, which is okay for a device in this range. That Honor 9 Lite does everything asked for in a day-to-day use effortlessly, which is in itself a great compliment. It scored nearly to 90k or 90,000 in 92 benchmark, which I really think it's a great number for a budget device. It handles most of the things with ease, and I've always liked the way Honor optimizes software with the hardware. Anyway, kudos to the Huawei's Honor team for achieving such a good performance on the Honor 9 Lite. Huawei's EMUI 8 offers a ton of features too, and they're quite impressive. Just hop into settings and try out each and every option for the device. You would be amazed to find a plethora of options here. After I owned my first Honor, which was the Honor 8, I liked the EMUI ever since, and the Android 8.0 just adds more flavor to the existing goodness. It's faster and more optimized. Okay, so now coming to the display. Truth be told, the IPS LCD display on the Honor 9 Lite exceeds our expectations. For something under $200, you get a cool bezel-less 18:9 panel that measures 5.65 inches diagonally, features an FHD Plus resolution, 2160x1080 pixels to be specific, and also produces just the right colors. So it's a great display indeed. That said, if you are a fan of an AMOLED panel, you just won't find that saturated color test here, but it's more like a real world feel here than the punchier one. You can also tune the color production of the Honor 9 Lite's display to some effect under settings by adjusting the color temperature, but while that changes the display's hue a bit, it's far cry from display saturation you can achieve on the AMOLED panels. Well, there are 4 cameras on the Honor 9 Lite, so what it gives? Well, first of all, please know that the number of cameras doesn't have to do anything with the quality of the pictures. Also, it's the sensor's quality, then the count that matters the most, and here you have an average sensor at the rear, which means you get decent ordinary imaging out of the Honor 9 Lite. The front cameras are pretty well though, if not great. Overall, the rear camera on the Honor 9 Lite is good enough. It's not excellent, but it's not bad either. Compared to the competition, both the Redmi 5 Plus and the Honor 7X produce slightly better pictures. In the daylight, the 9 Lite's camera is impressive, but when shooting indoors, it produces slightly whitish images. Same for the low lighting imaging. I did try the bokeh effect. The dual camera on the front did the job alright, but not very impressive, which is exactly what I anticipated too. The Honor 9 Lite packs in a 3000 mAh battery, which is good enough to easily last you a day without needing to juice it up for the day. It lasted a full day for me in the moderate usage, and the charging also takes short time. Honor has always done a good job with batteries and optimization. The Honor 9 Lite is an excellent phone without a doubt. Simply put, until the price is mentioned, people would only think of it as a premium phone. In fact, it can give a run for money to even the costliest smartphones on the planet in design, which had blown me since the time I saw Honor 8 for the first time. I just simply fell in love with Honor's designs. The Honor 9 Lite is an able device that runs smoothly, features kind of latest Android OS in 8.0 Oreo, and even though its camera isn't that great, it's good enough to keep you happy. What else you need for the price you pay? So I end my report here of the checkup and keep it on you guys to decide what's best for you. So a special announcement guys, as you know I shifted from my old channel and I earn almost nothing right now. So I'd really like you to request to go and support me on Patreon, link in the description. And yes, you can join my team by simply subscribing below and pressing the bell icon to get notified whenever a new patient device comes in for a checkup. Okay, gotta go. Bye.